seek inclusion of referendum in constitutional amendments. The National Assembly has been urged by the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum (AYCF) to include the referendum clause in the constitutional amendment to pave the way for the restructuring of the country. Alhaji Shettima Yerima, the national chairman of the group, disagreed with the position of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration that only the National Assembly can restructure the country, the Nation reports. Yerima explained that the only duty of the National Assembly is to include the provision of referendum in the Constitution to allow the nation carry out a nationwide vote on restructuring report from the 2014 conference or the report of any other conference as may be decided by Nigerians. He criticized Nigerian past and present leaders for not including the referendum clause in the country's several constitutions. He said referendum would have guaranteed member ethnic nations right of self-determination as continued in the United Nations Charter. Yerima noted that the country would have been saved the violent effects of agitations by militant ethnic groups in the country and other secessionist groups if the referendum clause had been in the constitution. He said the situation under the present political structure cannot change the high level of poverty ravaging the vast majority of Nigerians and the low level of development across the country. The AYCF chairman pointed out that no amount of constitutional amendments by the National Assembly or bailout to the state from the federal government would bring any significant improvement in the life of the people or improve infrastructural development unless the country carried out a fundamental restructuring. In another news report, the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum (AYCF) has demanded explanation from Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of the alleged arrest and humiliation of Northerners residents in Lagos State. In a statement made available to Legit NG on Monday, December 9th, and signed by its president, Yerima Shettima, the group also called on President Muhammadu Buhari to call the governor to order. The group accused the state of hounding the Northerners, mostly commercial motorcyclists, with the state's task force, who go to the homes of the residents at odd hours to effect arrests. Yerima Shettima reveals what Igbos needs to do to win the presidency seat. So guys, this is what AYCF is saying again. Arewa Youth Consultative Forum. You know, one thing about all these people, in one breath they will say one thing, in another breath they will say another thing. One thing that is making this country not to move forward, that is retarding this country, is lack of truth. When people say the right thing, they don't want to say it because of their various interests and a lot of sentiments that have really come in. Going back and forth, you know, everybody knows the right thing, but just because they don't want to say the truth, just because they want to be in the good book of maybe the people in authority. Everybody knows what is right. Like I always say, and I believe it so critically, that it is not a rocket science. If Nigeria wants to be good today, forget all of those shenanigans, all those bureaucracy that they're always bringing, all of those technicality they're always forming. If Nigeria wants to be good today, believe you me, it will be okay. Those principalities are that stand as human beings. They are the ones creating all of this. No, we don't have any demons anywhere. Some people have purported in their mind that Nigeria will not be okay, in as much they themselves are there. I don't even know why some people derive joy in seeing other people suffering. This issue of referendum, it is the way to go. And like I always say, now it is the Arewa that is calling for this referendum. And just like the Yerima said, and that is the truth, if there's referendum, the best thing is just, okay, let everybody vote, and what comes out of it, that's it. Just like some people are just complaining about this present administration. If the election did not take place, irrespective of how people want to see how the election went, but at the end of the day, it's still the president. The Muhammadu Buhari is the president, and that is why everybody just, you can't go against it because it's the president. So when the referendum comes up, definitely what comes out at the end of the whole thing will be what everybody will accept. Of course, people will say, oh, there will be mago, there will be wuru, there will be ojoro inside, but let there be referendum. This idea of saying that, we don't have referendum in the constitution, because that would have put to rest a lot of all these agitations, and it will save a lot of people a lot of stress. What do you want to eat? How many cars do you want to drive in a day? How many houses do you want to buy? How many, what is the size of the bed that you want to sleep, that you want to carry everything? All these our politicians, they want to put everything, everything should just be at their disposal. It should just be all about them. They don't think about anything. The other day they were talking about NDDC. They were just fighting who is going to get what, who is not going to get what. At the end of the day, the purpose of that NDDC, have we been able to achieve that? No. It is the same people who are there getting one position or the other, and their families and their cronies and friends that are the ones enjoying all of these things. You see, go to the Niger Delta. There is nothing to write home about it. There is nothing at all. And yet people are just dragging position here and there. So if there is a referendum, it will help. And this restructuring they are running away from, that is the way to go. I don't just know why people are just not, they are just adamant on not doing the right thing. And just like you said, both past and present leaders, they have disappointed Nigerians. They've disappointed the country. Everybody just coming to take turn. And again, if Arewa could be calling for referendum, then what stops even the South-East politicians that are in the upper and lower chamber? What stops them from calling for referendum? What are they doing? What are they talking about? Let there be referendum. Let us see what will happen. The idea of, if Nigeria breaks up today, some people will suffer. And who told you? Who said so? Then, okay, let there be referendum. Whatever that comes out of it, people will take it. Why are you crying more than the bereaved? Why are you saying some people will suffer? Be people that really want to go. Are they children? Do they look like non-entities that they don't know what is right for them? So if we continue to hide behind the truth, continue to hide and not saying the truth as it is, we will continue to have this problem. The unfortunate thing that everything knows what to do, but they don't just want to do it. And the people who are even supporting, the majority of people who are even supporting people who are leading, they are not even gaining anything. They are always being promised, we are going to do this, we go. At the end of the day, till thy kingdom come, nothing will happen. And you are continuing to support somebody, you are supporting those people who do not have your interest at heart. So even this Arewa too, in another breath, they will talk another thing. Now they are talking about the structure we have now. No matter what they are going to do, it's not going to end poverty. It will not bring any form of a development into the country. With this setting that we are running, with this kind of system that we are running, it's not going to do anybody anything. Another set will just come, they will come and do their own. Another set will come, they will come and do their own. They will just be lying and lying and lying. And the reason why some people are not even talking is just that, let me just wait. Maybe it will get to my own turn. I will go and get my own national cake. And that's it. And that's it. That's what a lot of people are waiting for. People who are there now, they are getting a whole hell of things. They are just enjoying. I wish it will get to my turn. And that's why we see that all of them are running. They just want to get there. They just want to get there. Let me just go and get my own. Why can't we just stand? Like I always say, what do you really want in this life? Even the ones who really think that they are well to do, greed will not even allow them to see the truth. They still have the habit of acquiring. And if they are acquiring, even in the legal way, it would have been a different thing. They are manipulating the people. They are how will I even put it? They are making sure that people do not even get what rightly belongs to them. They are depriving, that's the word, they are depriving the masses to get what they want, and yet you are just amassing everything. A lot of them just say, this one are money, this is position, this and that, this is an opportunity, this is once in lifetime. I just have to do everything, in order for me to get whatever I want to get. Even if I'm not there tomorrow, I don't care. But what I'm going to gather today, it will last me and my generation to come. That is what a lot of them are just, that is the mindset of the majority of them. It is just greed, because they don't even have any other thing to do. Majority of them are being on government, how will I put it? They've been on government. Government has been taking care of them. Some of them do not even have a meaningful job that they are doing. It is only government. If they are not in government, that is the end of their life. So Arewa that is talking, not tomorrow now, we are going to be hearing another thing again. They will be saying another thing. We don't know the angle they are coming from. But one thing is that the truth is always there. There is no how you are going to hide the truth. The truth is always there, even if you cover it. before you know it, you see yourself by default. You'll be saying the truth, nothing more than that. You will be saying the truth, and that's just the fact. Restructuring, they are running from. The people who are agitating for self-determination, they are running from it. The next thing, they will tag them this and that. That is just the way to go, in my opinion. So, guys, what do you think about what Yerima Shetima, who is the leader of Ayewa, is it Arewa Northern Group? What do you think? Do you think it's in the right direction, or is it a welcome development from what he has said? Leave your comments below in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment respectfully and like. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you for always being there. Thank you. Bye.